Hey, I wanted to do a video and show off some of the new systems I got set up for myself. So first is the 290 kit. I got the Master Cool scale, but I've made some adjustments to the kit provided. Ugh. So let me just show you what I got in here. So you got the standard high precision scale, with the little whip and the shut off and all that, which I really like. I mean, basically, this is all you need 90% of the time. But what I found is that there's actually a couple tanks out there, and I don't know if it's because of a manufacturing shortage or competition between different manufacturers. But it seems like you have two different styles of tanks for the 290. As far as the adapters, you have the like traditional map gas or like refillable propane tank adapters, and then you have like the pushing style. Basically, you got one of two. You're either gonna have one like this, or you're gonna have one like this, right? So the Master Cool scale, you can take off the adapter that comes with it, and it's just got a 1/4 inch flare on the other side, right? So that's what I did, and then I put a low loss, a coupler, and then the adapter. And if need be, I could throw the other style tank on here. It's crazy looking, but it's necessary. Yeah. So it'll work. I zero it out, tear it, and I can put the other style tank on there and charge it up, so I can do either style. And then I got, because the TP, and then the mini hoses, stupid expensive. And I got the little liquid line chargers. I just don't want to use. I'm actually probably gonna take them off. I have on order I didn't like it because typically I would just use a ball valve for it, but the needle type bleeder, like $40. I picked one up and I'm gonna throw it in the kit, because coming off the end of the liquid line, I'm sorry, the liquid refrigerant charging adapter, it's just a restrictor. Have a ball valve on it, just as good. But I had like a $10 short of getting free shipping, and the kit from, I think it's Yellow Jacket, has some sort of comparable kit to this, and it comes with the 290 gauge and the hoses, and it comes with the needle type bleeder valve, and it's like $290 or something. I built it for less, and mine's better because I got more stuff, more fittings. I can do a lot, but most of this stuff probably wouldn't get used, primarily because not going to be topping off these systems ever. I mean, I shouldn't say never, but probably not going to be topping off these systems. Probably going to be dumping charges and weighing in charges because it's such a small amount of refrigerant. So that's one. And then number two, I was talking about this the other day. This is that vest I was talking about. So this is when I'm up in the attics. This thing right here, it's got a little regulator on it. And then that ties in to this vest that has all these perforated air tubes all around it. So I can put this underneath my shirt, right? And then I picked up, it's wicked light. It's like 20 pounds. It weighs less than my vacuum pump. So it's not bad. It's really like, it's barely noticeable. I'm going to throw it probably on my passenger seat because my van's pretty full. And that way, when I go up into those attics, when it's 130 degrees or hotter, I can use this to air condition myself. Instead of just trying to cool my head down, I'm going to try to cool my whole body down. And then I can also use it to blow out the drains. I can use it as a tool for cleaning the equipment, or maybe dusting the coil or whatever. Mostly blowing out the drain, because it's not a huge compressor. It's like 3 CFM or something like that. But 3 CFM of 70-degree air getting pumped underneath a wet shirt when you're in a 130-degree attic is like heaven. I mean, there are times when I get really sick with just being up in the attic, and it's coming. So this year I am prepared. I'm not gonna cook. They can put me in an oven and I'll adapt. I'll use my intelligence to adapt to the hostile environment. That's what you have to do, because when you do service, you can tell people no. You can say, I don't want to do that. I'm not going to do that. I'm in charge. You're not in charge. Me. But then you're not doing service. You're not doing service at all. Doing service means saying yes a lot. And when people tell you to go in a 130 or 140 degree attic to make them comfortable, you say yes, because you're doing service. And if you don't want to die, I suggest trying to keep yourself cool. Or don't do service and don't do installation. Even installation is service. It's all, if you're doing work for the community, then in the community, I mean like human beings. If you're working for human beings, you're doing service. Even if you're not on the service side of things, it's a service to the community to put in that work. So, but you can't tell people no. It's not service. They're the boss because they're the customer. And that's how we survive as a civilization. It's not about I'm the daddy and blah, blah, power. It's about service, doing the work, saying yes, you're the boss, yes. Because you're giving me money, you're the boss. That's how it works in a civilized society. In an uncivilized society, people don't do service. People pretend to be the father so that the children are forced to work. But that's not service. That's not service at all. That's self-service. And when we do service, we help ourselves by helping others. We get stronger, and we develop relationships based on the hard work we do. And eventually, the people who don't do hard work, who depend on authoritarianism, they all die. They all die from brain tumors and colon cancer, brain tumor and colon cancer, because they're not saved. They're unsaved.